Alright, hey everybody, and welcome for our BarkBox version 3 February edition. This month's BarkBox is sent to us by Super Chewer again. Epic and Elle are already digging in on it. And let's get ready to see what's inside. So a couple different techniques there. He's got the solid strike, which is usually used for prey. And then he's got the side-to-side bill sweep, which is usually used for finding bugs and things in grasses or in other substrate like leaves. Looks like he's got inside of it. This month's BarkBox, by the way, is themed birds and bees, which is really appropriate since it's being used for the birds. So it's kind of a fun Valentine's Day theme. Looks like we're still working on getting all the stuff out of the box. Label first, so you guys can see exactly what's in there. Get a peek at that label. Elle, as usual, is kind of taking a back seat to the activity. Epic's usually the more curious and forward of the two. Elle likes to observe from a distance. Ooh, solid technique. Flipping the box over to just dump everything out. Hornbills do have some pretty good problem-solving skills. As you can see, Epic generally likes to find where a box opens and use the correct opening, and if that doesn't work, then he'll make his own opening. Alright, so it looks like our first item's out. It is called a Busy Bee. It's that little black and yellow bumblebee-shaped squeaky toy. This month, most of the items are scented, so that one's supposed to be honey-scented. Hornbills don't have too great of a sense of smell, but it could still be a fun scent-based enrichment for them. Oh. The second item, might not be able to see it just yet, but it is called the Heartstring Rose Ring. It's a really cute little ring. I think it's a tug-of-war toy. That one's not scented, but it's a really solid nylon rose-looking toy. Looks like we're on the Busy Bee. It's got a little squeaker in it. He loves squeakers. It's a little bouncy. Oh. So they're going to work on that one as a team, check it out together. They're looking to see if it has any weak spots. But a big part of the appeal on this one is that it's a little bit bouncy, so when he hits it, it's going to ricochet away from him, as we've seen a couple of times. And then if he hits it real good and solid, it'll squeak, which is very rewarding for a hornbill. Get some good bounce on it. Oh, the bounce is a little bit alarming to Elle. And we'll see if she goes and checks out the rest of that box, while Epic focuses on the Busy Bee. Epic's really going to town on his bee. So Epic has this really good problem-solving skill where he takes things that bounce and he tries to corner them against something that will prevent them from bouncing. So he's actually looking for a spot to wedge this so that it can't bounce away from him as good. A lot of times we'll see him take things that bounce and put them in between rocks. Oh, and he gets so excited. It's not going to wedge there quite as easy as he thinks. Getting a little happy dance going. And apparently the Busy Bee is this month's winner. Super satisfying toy. He's going to be busy with this for a while. Now, same as last month, we did get 2 other items in our BarkBox, but because this month's items are really nice solid plastics and nylon, and they're scented, we are going to give our other 2 items to our turkey vultures. So Keep watching to see our turkey vultures interact with stuff. They love smell-based enrichments, so we'll see what they want to do with it. Alright, so turkey vultures did not enjoy the Super Chewer BarkBox, so we're giving it to the Kia instead. They also have a strong sense of smell, and they're very, very inquisitive. So as you can see, we've already got Newton jumping inside of the box instead of pulling things out. Lifting up that label to show us the birds and bees fact sheet. And pulling out that first toy. So this heart-shaped guy is a really solid plastic, and it's supposed to smell like peanut butter. We'll see if they get any enjoyment out of that. And then there's a second one in there that he's working on pulling out. And that's our second toy. So that one's called the Lovey-Dovey. It's supposed to smell a little bit like vanilla, and it's got a piece that looks like wings that should slide in and out if they're able to tug it correctly. Going back to the heart one. Flipping it over. So Kia are a really interesting species. They are the world's only alpine species of parrot, and they have a really unique beak that they use for digging and for manipulating things. They're also incredibly intelligent, so they like to problem solve and investigate everything. They're known for being a little bit destructive, and they'll use that beak to pry, poke holes, lift, play, manipulate, all kinds of stuff. So right now he's checking out that lovey-dovey to see if there's anything that will break off of it, anything worth pulling on. Sometimes they'll even take things and they'll throw them up in the air as part of a game. Kia have a lot of really cool play behaviors. Another really interesting thing that Kia will do, which we actually just saw there, is if they enjoy a scent, they will save it for later. So they'll wipe their beak on it and then they'll preen it through their feathers, and that'll help them save it for later if they really enjoy it. So apparently he likes the vanilla smell of lovey-dovey. Kia also like attention. They're big hams. This is Newton, up close and personal. And Scarlet. So Scarlet now is checking out that heart-shaped one, seeing if that smells any good for her. It's got a little heart-shaped opening in the middle that they're both sticking their faces in to get a closer, more intense smell, I suppose. That one's really, really durable though, so they will probably not be able to break anything off of that. It might be really fun to chuck though, which is one of Scarlet's favorite activities. She likes to fling things up in the air and wrestle with them. Or flipping over that lovey-dovey and checking out all the sides of it. Apparently, Newton is not into sharing today. What's up, Grumpy Gus? Hello. That's mine. Thank you. So, as many toys as we give them, they still do love the interaction and playing. This is Scarlet, up close and adorable. Scarlet, do you want to check out your toys? She's going right back to that heart-shaped one. So that one, again, is supposed to be peanut butter scented. Scarlet is a big fan of peanut butter. Don't know how true the scent is. I'm assuming it's pretty good. Looks like she's enjoying it. And here you can see her trying to chuck it. She does love to fling things in the air and wrestle with them. Alright, well thank you guys for tuning into our February BarkBox. Again, kind of a bummer that the turkey vultures couldn't figure out this box, but we got it with the Kia instead, and they are loving it. We're going to leave them to continue playing with these new toys provided to us by BarkBox. The Super Chewer box should be sturdy enough to stand up to Kia and their destructive beaks and inquisitive behaviors, and we hope to do more of these next month. Please let us know in the comments if you have any birds you'd love to see get some toys. Alright, thank you guys so much.